YouTube, we are in the top 16 of the Meta Weekly every single week, bro. You're going to see the entire top 16. Also, you're going to see the top 8, top 4 grand finals in separate videos. Every Sunday, it's a $1,000 qualifier with $50 prize support. It's a meta tournament using the in-game rules. It's 4 p.m. EST, unlimited player cap. You can be subbed on Twitch or member joined on YouTube to join this event. Then Monday, we have the top tier decks band event. Both of these, hop in, have fun, qualify for the big $1,000 tournament, which is coming soon. Let's go, Hajime.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
Poison Dart with SPYRAL. Hold up, is that two-tone? Ash Blossom, negate the Chaos Space from searching for a Dark Monster. We're playing against a 60-card pile Chaos deck in the top 16. 1 for 1, discard 1 to summon a level 1 Psy Reflector, which will be able to summon that Assault Beast onto the field to make a Christian Hulk. Are we going to get Halkin? I do think so. Then delete it or just make a new one. Shooting, wait, what? Sending a Fairy Tale Snow, not making a Christian Hulk? That's weird. Umbrella is going to grab the Eschados from the graveyard to the hand. Now we're going to make a Christian Hulk. Okay, now it makes sense. Getting the Fairy Tale Snow is a quick effect, flip a monster on the field face down. Summon the 0/0/1 or the Jet Synchron. We got the Jet Synchron for this. Tributing itself on a token to summon the Olion, making a Guardian Rose Maiden. Guardian Rose Maiden, searching for the field spell. Olion, summoning a token onto the field. We have no Tuna. To get a Tuna, we're going to have to use the Jet Synchron. Jet Synchron, discarding the Assault mode activates. We're going to play the Black Guardian first. Black Guardian will summon 800 attack tokens on your opponent's side of the field per monster you summon. And then you could destroy the tokens to summon a monster from your graveyard that has the same attack. So right now we have 1,600 attack and tokens, and the Garden Rose Maiden is 1,600 attack. Now we're going to have 2,400 attack and tokens, and the Coral Dragon is 2,400 attack. We're going to draw 2 with the Coral Dragon and the Croco Dragon being summoned. Hot agreed. Grabbing the Nemesis flag, which could search for the Corridor to make a Colossus. Popping the field spell, taking out the 2,400 attack and tokens to summon a 2,400 attack Colossus, the Coral back on the field. We're going to return the Jet Synchron back on the deck, grabbing the Corridor. Corridor is going to return another banished card back on the deck, which we don't have. We don't have a banished card to return, but the Garden Rose Maiden could banish itself to summon the Coral Dragon on the field again. Then we have a banished card. Then we could do the Nemesis Corridor to summon a Thunder Dragon Colossus. Perfect. Now, all of this is leading into a true king of all calamities. What are we calling his deck? His deck is a Chaos 60-card deck. Just Chaos 60 cards. True king of all calamities is going to make it so your opponent cannot activate any monster effects on their side of the field. They also cannot declare an attack. And we're also going to make the Colossus. Colossus, no adding from your deck to your hand. So the Spiral Resort, no adding. Where Art Thou? No adding. Foolish Burial Goods could still send from the deck to the graveyard. Dark Monsters also cannot activate from the hand or graveyard. Scooping it up game 1. 1 for 1. Discarding the Quick Fix. If this card is summoned, you can add a Spiral Gear from your deck to your hand. It also has the effect in the graveyard to discard a card, special summon. Drone is going to look at the top order of your opponent's deck and rearrange them. When you rearrange the opponent's top cards of their deck, you could then summon the Double Helix. You then correctly declare the top card of your opponent's deck, which was a Call by the Grave by declaring spell. You then summon a Master Plan. Master Plan, grabbing the Assault, Quick Fix, Special Summon, discarding the Assault. Quick Fix, grabbing the Spiral Gear. We have not even used up our normal summon yet. We're going to Celine Navidad with at least 3 spells in either player's graveyard and face up on the field. We could summon a Spellcaster from the grave. Master Plan. Every time it is sent to the graveyard, you could add a Spiral Resort and a Spiral Monster. You can only use this effect. That's the once per turn. You cannot. That's the hard once per turn. You can only use this effect once per turn. So he did double add. While on the field, that is the soft once per turn. You could add a Spiral Mission card from your deck to your hand, grabbing the Rescue. Now you want to get the rescue in the graveyard. Rescue in the graveyard is going to be the ability to special summon a Spiral from the grave. Declare spell to special summon the Super Agent. We did stack the Call by the Grave on the top of the deck. The Barricade blocker is going to get the rescue in the graveyard so that we could use its effect to special summon. Banish, summoning the drone. Normal summoning Ash Blossom. What are you making, Crystron Hulk? This deep into your play. Apollo's pointing to the middle. Barricades pointing over here. We got Link summoning all over the field. Jet Synchron discarding the other rescue. Rescue is going to summon another Spiral from the graveyard. Come forth and summon. Master Plan. Master Plan. Soft once returned. Grabbing the third rescue. Now you got to think, how do we get that third rescue into the graveyard? Borreload Savage Dragon with the Omni Negate. You have double Monster Negate with Apollo. We're summoning the Sleeper. Banishing 3 Spirals to come forth and summon. And just like that, let's talk about this field. Let's pause it. Spiral Resort is making it so your Spiral cards cannot be targeted by card effects. The Spiral Sleeper is indestructible by card effects and untargetable, and has the ability to quick effect pop 2 cards in the field. Quick pop 2, Borreload Omni Negates, and we have double Monster Negate with the Apollo USA, adding Call by the Grave, Negate. We're not going to negate that, see? It's so unimportant, it's not even worth negating. Protecting. Crystron Hulk is going to summon a Synchro Tuner during the opponent's turn to the Desert Locust, which will allow your opponent to discard a card. They choose what to discard. Opponent, the turn player discards 1 card. They choose. We're going to be banishing the Thunder Dragon Dark, activating it, getting negated by the Apollo, swinging in, going to get reduced to 0. We're going to use Spiral Sleeper to pop the rescue, getting rescue into the graveyard to pop the Wyver Burster. Linkriba also freeing up room on the field. Rescue is going to summon the Agent onto the field. Banishing for Collapse Serpent. Desert Locust is now going to Synchro with the Super Agents. Quick effect Synchro during the opponent's turn into a Baron de Fleur. Spirals are absolutely insane. Charge the Light Brigade with our 60-card Chaos deck. Grabbing the Raiden. Raiden mill 2 cards off the top of the deck is also a tuner. Pretty good random mill. Destrudo is going to link off into Striker Dragon. We could then make Crystron Hulk. We're going to E-Teleport. The Psyreflect. E-Teleport and Psyreflector is insane. Psyreflector grabbing the Assault Beast. Psyreflector is a 1-card level 6 up to level 9 Synchro. Could also make a Crystron Hulk. Summon the Beast. Are we boosting up his level? Level 8. Shokan is the Chaos Ruler. Activate the True King early. He declared Dark. Dark monsters could not be activated from the hand or the graveyard. He randomly called the wrong card type on top of the opponent's deck to hopefully special summon the Super Agent onto the field. Unsuccessfully doing so, now resorting to setting a monster and passing. True King of all Calamity declaring Light. Light is now illegal. Pop in the back row, rescue. Rescue can now summon the Spiral from the graveyard if we have one after this set one's destroyed. Chaos Valkyria sending a Snow, Fairy Tale Snow from the deck to the grave. Holy moly. Taking out the Last Resort, smacking him for 3K, 3,300, and it is the end. Lethal damage with the Chaos Dragon. Chaos Emperor the Dragon. We're going to Moyi reveal Ashuna. We have an Impermanence and a Blackout, which will be able to pop 2 cards in the field. A very good go second card would be the Incredible Enclasia, which is what Kaio does not have. Summoning the Monk of Tenyi. Vessel is going to send a worm and add a Tenyi from your deck to your hand. You send a worm and then add a Tenyi, that is. Ashuna banished to come forth and summon Vishuda from the deck. Vishuda in the graveyard or in the hand will be able to return a card on the field back to the hand. This could be a great opportunity to return that Grandmaster back right now. knowing that that is this situation, he does not want Grandmaster to be returned. He's going to black out, wipe out both of the monks. We're going to normal summon the Mo Yi, preventing him from summoning a token. Now, the Long Yun could discard the blackout to summon itself and a token. Now, the impermanence could not negate the Long Yun in any way whatsoever. Negate. Come forth and summon Long Yun mate. Vishuddha, now that we have a token, we could return that impermanence back and make plays without any disruption. Now, Grandmaster could banish the blackout from the graveyard, and that will summon a token. And then the Long Yun will be able to make a Baron de Flor or the Chang Ying if we didn't activate a Shuna. We did activate a Shuna, so we would be able to make... There you go, that's exactly what he's doing. You want to say no to the trigger effect to Grandmaster, and then activate the effect to negate, to then get a token. Perfect. Making the Chang Ying. Do we have another way to banish the Grandmaster off the field? We do not, unfortunately. Wiping out the Grandmaster, 3,500 to the face. We have Ash Blossom, Chang Ying, which if a card is banished, will banish a card in the field and in the graveyard. We have Grandmaster, which is a monster negate. Impermanence, which you return back to the hand. We're going to negate the Chang Ying, special summon the Ecclesia, but then get negated by Ash. Negate. What do? We special summon Adhara. Adhara could add a Mo Yi, but we don't have anything to reveal with the Mo Yi. Vishuddha returning the Grandmaster back to the extra deck. Chang Ying is negated. We have not used up our normal summon. Mo Yi is here. Normal summoning Ash, we're going into the Christian Hauk play. That is the way. We'll click on Ecclesia. There you go. Yazi, pop in the Chang Ying. And then Yazi's going to summon a Taya. Come forth and summon a token. Baxia. Taya's going to send a Mo Yi. Baxia's going to summon the Mo Yi from the graveyard, revealing the Mo Yi from the hand. And we got a level 8 Synchro. Shokan to the Grandmaster. Grandmaster into a Long Yun, and holy moly. Grab the Long Yun. Don't even need it. GG. No re. We deal 1,200 damage with the Long Yun. Okay. Burn him. And game 1 goes to Swordsoul Tenyi. Very good. It's kind of a smart thing to do from Konami, because instead of increasing the attack of the monsters to ensure that they're a powerful turn 2 deck, they're just like, let's just add some burn damage. That'll be good enough. Vessel sending the Taya to add an Adhara. So we have Droplet, Monster Negate, Omni Negate, Banish a monster that activates. Let's go. Ashuna, special summon into the Monk. Ashuna could summon Vishuddha. We're going to special summon Adhara first. Very good. Ashuna, summon Vishuddha. Does not negate. Does not Ash Blossom. Making the Baxia. Baxia is going to activate to return up to 2 cards in the field back into the deck. We're going to Grandmaster negate the Baxia. We could follow up Vishuddha. Vishuddha could return the Baron de Flor. That's exactly what's happening right now. Vishuddha return the Baron. Baron negate. I did not want to be returned back to the extra deck, mates. We also have the Berserker that's still activatable to banish a monster that activates. Now, what happens if you chain Berserker to the Ecclesia? The Ecclesia is no longer on the field, so it does not get banished. We're going to Ash. Negate. Can you even attempt to activate the Berserker? I don't think you could even activate it. We're going to link off Baxia and Monk into Shaman. Shaman is going to lock our extra deck from being activatable outside of Tenyi cards. We're going to banish the Shaman, black out, pop in the Monk, taking out the Berserker and the Baron de Flor. We have Vanity Emptiness, which will prevent him from special summoning. The Baron de Flor is once while face-up negates. Ed Calexander with a 1,000 bits. I tried the 99.9% deck you showed and got max seed. Fun fact, Kazuki's start takes them to 1 card in the deck. Vanity Emptiness, negate the special summon. If anything is sent from your deck or field to the graveyard, the Vanity Emptiness will be destroyed. I'm wondering if there's anything we could optimize with the combo where if they do max C that we could just deck them out, that extra card. killing off our own Vanity Emptiness by suiciding in our monster. We're going to special summon Ashuna. Ashuna into Monk. What's the 99% win rate deck? It's on !Mark YouTube. Grab back the Vashuda. Vashuda, return a card in the field back to the hand once it's in the graveyard. We're going to special summon it first. Ash Blossom negating the Ashuna from summoning an Adhara, which would have been the level 1 tuner, to Shokan with the Vashuda. We may not have a way to get Vashuda in the graveyard now. Looks like we do not. That is a game 2 scoop. Glasia jumping off the field, special summoning. Mo Yi. Mo Yi revealed the Taya. We got no hand trap whatsoever. Drawing into Maxi, I cannot believe it. Discard that newly drawn Maxi, preemptively negate, special summon Ecclesia, and get negated by Vanity Emptiness. But the Taya's big enough to attack over the Grandmaster, and we have not normal summoned yet. Okay, should we have preemptively flipped up the Emptiness? You know, the Emptiness kind of did deal with the Ecclesia, so that's okay. Vanity Emptiness is now gone. We have Long Yun discarding the Protoss, come forth and summon. And we're taking the Maxi challenge, or are we? Is it time for the Maxi challenge? Focus. Chang Ying. Long Yun burn for 1200. Taya summon a token onto the fields. Draw, 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 draw. Banishing the Blackout and the Mo Yi off of your own banishment. That's going to summon a token on the field. Grandmaster. We will be able to chain link block with the Taya. The Ash Blossom will not be able to negate the search of the Grandmaster. Grabbing a Blackout. I think we got to end. That's it. But Swordsoul's known for being an incredibly powerful turn 2 deck. They're going to be able to break this field very easily. Vashuda returning the Blackout back to the hand because we have that token. Grandmaster negating the Taya. Triggering the effect of the Chang Ying to banish, which just made room for the Ecclesia, but that's okay. He would have synchroed anyway to make room for the Ecclesia special summoning. We're going to Emergence, grab the Long Yun. The Chang Ying is indestructible by battle, or I should say by just card effects, that is. Making Baron to floor. Baron to floor could not destroy the Chang Ying. Burn for 12. Ecclesia, jump off the field, come forth and summon a Taya. Taya summon a token. Taya on a token is going to return the entire field back to the deck. Baxia, return. Double return. Wipe up the field. Taya send from the deck to the graveyard of Mo Yi. Baxia pop the token or your back row to summon the Mo Yi. Mo Yi with nothing in the hand to reveal has the token. We're going to make Grandmaster. 23, 28, 3,000 mate. GG. Nori. Swordsoul Tenyi has won. Uh-oh, is this Tri-Brigade, DPE? DPE Brigade? Karas is now going to banish the summon. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Nibiru. Let's go. Nibiru tributing the entire field. We got Fusion Destiny for the follow-up play. You tributed my Bear Brum, which now turns off my ability to Fusion Destiny. We got Revolt instead. Let's go. Loon play a Chuchi from the deck, which will be able to pop a card in the field as long as we have 2 banished virtual worlds. We're going to Maxi chain to the Juju. We're going to call by the grave, negate, playing around the impermanence column. Imperm could have negated the call by the grave if you played it improperly. Juju's here. Qinglong's going to search your deck for a virtual world. We are thinking when we want to non-targeting banish with the Revolt. Now, it's important to note that if you chain removal onto the card they're targeting with their virtual world, the virtual world does not summon. But Revolt is not directly removing the card. Revolt is non-targeting removal on a separate chain link. So if you chain Revolt to a virtual world activating, it's not going to stop them. Shokan is the Kronko Dragon. Kronko Dragon, draw a card. We're going to Impermanence, negate the ability to draw. He does not want him to draw into a second card. The Kronko would have the ability to then be able to pop a card in the field by discarding 2. We're going to Revolt. Revolt, come forth, did summon up to 4 monsters from our graveyard and banish pile to make Shiraeg Omen. Shiraeg Omen on summon, non-targeting banish. The Nerval is going to be chain link blocked by the Omen, so you do not get Ash Blossomed. Chu-Chi does not know if it's going to get banished. You don't know what's being banished until the resolution, so he's going to preemptively activate it. Wiping out the Omen. Omen now choosing to banish the Juju. Omen went since the graveyard searching for a Tri-Brigade. Could search for a DD Crow also. Smacking him for a tiny 1k. The Chu-Chi is dead. Dead Chu-Chi, but the Croco Dragon does have the ability to quickly pop a card in the field. And just like that, to summon the Karass around your normal summon, we needed another monster in the hand, Beast, and now we can normal summon and special summon to play around the Croco Dragon. Discarding the Nerval, summoning the Karass, Nerval gets searching, Croco Dragon popping the Karass, even while knowing the Nerval is searching to normal summon whatever we search anyway. Grabbing Fractal. Normal summoning the Fractal. Fractal banishing 4 to come forth and summon Omen. Omen unsummon. Non-targeting banish. Banish a card. Taking out the Chu-Chi. Rip the Zeus. Activate the Omen for the follow-up Zodiac Ram. And it's open field. Open play. What is the way? Pass. Max C. Or I should say Ash Blossom. We do have a Max C though. Fractal banishing 3 to summon a Rugal, normal summoning the Kit. Kid banishing 2 to summon a Link 2. We're going to now make Axis Code Talker for more than 8,000 damage. Lethal we have right here. Tri-Brigade, Zodiac, DPE. What? He didn't do his Axis Code Talker correctly. That's okay. Lethal damage. Let's go. Punk Seaman. Searching for the Ogre Dance. What the heck? This is a lot of punks in your deck, mate. Foxy Tune, get negated from summoning a punk from the deck. We're going to cross out Designate to negate the negates. I'll toss a Max C in there, all right? Well, Max C. Play through the Max C. I dare you. Max to the C. Cross out. Negate. Now we're going to be summoning a punk from the deck. Another double Seaman, Nomad Dam. Whoa, we're ending our turn because of Max C. That's it. Max C has ended us. Almirage to trigger the Nerval. Nerval grab a Fractal. Fractal is not going to be activating yet. We're going to summon DP to the E with a hard-drawn Fusion Destiny. I really dislike that about Master Duel right now. I think this card should be limited to 1 at minimum. DPE popping the Seaman. It's incredibly unfair to open up Fusion Destiny. So not cool. Not cool. DPE, come forth. Uh-oh, we're setting. End phase, taking him out just like that. Hard drawing Fusion Destiny twice, by the way. He got Nibiru'd. He activates Fusion Destiny, then wins the duel. He then activates Fusion Destiny and wins the second duel. So hard draw Fusion Destiny, and you win. We're going to draw 2 with the Pot of D into the Max C with no negate. Are we ending our turn off of that Max C? Yes, we are. We got a blackout, pop 2 cards in the fields. Jolly Joe with Adamancipator. A lot of Adamancipators, they're not really playing the game anymore. Or are they playing Swordsoul? What happened to them? Reveal Raigeki. What the heck? We got Doki Doki, blackout, wiping out the field. We could summon Gigantes, then do nothing with it. We're just going to be playing with Nibiru. We could have Long Yun Baron DeFloored to play around the Nibiru. But now we're getting Nibiru'd. No time to wash my hands. No time. 0-0-1. That's it. Nibiru, the entire field. Tribute it up. Give him a tiny 500 defense token. Banishing the Ashuna, summoning a Vishuda. We haven't even used up our normal summon yet. Banishing to grab back an Ashuna. Set and ending. Okay. We got the plays. What? Straight to battle phase? No analyzer? He wanted to play around blackout. He didn't want to get blacked out again. Block Dragon is here. Banish 3 monsters that are Earth from the hand or graveyard. You Nibiru me, I Nibiru you. get Nibiru'd. 6,100 defense token. We're going to Called by the Grave, negate the block dragon from searching for up to 3 monsters from the deck. A really good Called by the Grave. Hey, Mo Yi! Mo Yi revealed the Ashuna summon a token. Let's get to it. That's Vashuda. We could also just search for Long Yun, Baron to floor, pop, attack, game. Let's go. We are Long Yun, discard, summon a token, Baron de floor, pop them for 1,200, and lethal with Nibiru. Showmaker, putting on a great show, winning game 1. Scary for game 2. Seeker is going to get Max Seed. Radtide is here. Max C says, during either player's turn, end the turn. Pada D, banish 10, draw 2, Max C. You ended my turn, I'm going to end your turn also at Max C. It's only fair. Drawing double emergence. What are we willing to do? If we Mo Yi Synchro, that's draw 2. Taya, we're not going to let him draw a single card. We're just going to summon, attack, pass. We're done. You have Maxi. I got Maxi. Maxi? The Maxi Wars. Let's go. We're still going to go into a Granite. Granite's big enough to attack over the Taya. Granite also gives us a block dragon. I don't think we're going to summon the block dragon. Are we going to give him another draw? We're going to use the Xeno Guitar to add the Seeker of the Graveyard back to the hand. He actually summons into the Maxi, drawing a second card. Revival Golem, reviving itself on the field. Bro, what are you doing? That's summon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we on summon 5? What? Bro, Nibiru, what are you doing? Respect the Max C. Respect the Nibiru. Don't play through Max C. Are you out of your freaking mind? Oh. We already normal summoned, so that can't negate Nibiru. Okay. Bro, was he not on his 5th summon? You let him summon Apollo. Apollo will negate Nibiru. Researcher, top 5 cards of the deck. Summon a non-tuner rock onto the field, which will be Roxy's. He's got how many cards left? He's got 14 cards left in his deck, and he could probably deck them out. Probably Ash Blossom, negates. Apollo, negates. Is this gonna be a deck out victory? Oh, shite! You got outplayed! No! It's only once per chain link! Damn! Tribute the entire field. Apollo could have negated Nibiru, but I guess he didn't think he had Nibiru. All right. Banishing 3 for Block Dragon. How much more can he play through? Oh my Jesus. You better pop off. You have to win, or this does not count. You have to win. You have 20 cards in your hand. Let's go. Mo Yi. Wait, you didn't draw Ecclesia? Are you kidding me? Where's your Ecclesia? Daxia is going to be returning. Return 1 card in the field back into the deck. Drawing into a blackout. Emergence. Chain Droplet. Reduced to 1250. Hold up. 1, 2, 3. Bro, why didn't you summon Baron to floor before doing anything? Why? 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 Why not Long Yun Baron to floor, then do all this? You're gonna get Nibiru'd! Bro, that's your 5th summon! That's your 5th summon! No! Max C! You're gonna deck out, you only got 9 cards left. Alright. Nibiru is here. Draw 2. There's the Ecclesia. Ash Blossom negating the Block Dragon. Huge token. Huge. He could Vishuda return Nibiru back. Back to the hand. Get out of here. Adhara is special summoning, linking off into the Monk of Tenyi. Ashuna, special summon onto the fields. Ashuna in the graveyard, special summon Adhara. We have a level 8. Do we still have lethal? Add back Vishuda with Adhara. Grandmaster, we already Long Yunned. We could summon a Protos, yeah? Long Yun cannot summon again. Oh, geez. What the... No Protos? No Protos. Did he already activate Emergence this turn? Discarding during the end phase to make room. Raigeki wiping out the entire field, making the Blackout dead. Blackout's not going to be able to pop 2 cards in the field. Emergence and the Vessel are completely dead. He's got absolutely no hand traps whatsoever. Normal summoning Seeker into Guardian, into Block Dragon, into Baron to floor. Pop a card in the field, also negate any card effect from the opponent. Searching for up to 3 monsters with the effect of the Block Dragon. Special summoning the Researcher. If we have a rock, look at the top 5 cards of the deck. Summon a non-tuner rock among those 5. Come forward, Doki Doki, Doki Doki, discarding the Guardian to summon an Analyzer, making the Risen Dragite. Dragite's going to be able to negate any of those backer cards. If we have a water monster in our graveyard, we do not. The Dragite's going to be able to return up to 5 cards from the opponent's field to the deck, though, if we reveal rock monsters with its effect. Borreload Savage Dragon is an Omni Negate. Showmaker has seen enough. I am scooping. We're out. We have Imperm. Imperm could negate a Grandmaster from searching for a Long Yun that we already have. Long Yun is going to discard. You can't Imperm, summoning the token. The token will be summoned. The Impermanence negating a Mo Yi or a Taya is very good. We're going to make a Krishan Halk and protect it with the Baron to floor. Very good. What do we do here? We're going to summon 001. We're going to go into the Aurora Dawn, summon triple token. Dark monsters cannot be special summoned. Light monsters cannot be activated. We have a monster negate. We have an Omni negate. And we can pop 2 cards on the field mate. And the Imperm has negated Baron. Maxi. He wanted to 1-for-1 the Imperm with the Baron. That's why I didn't use it. Analyzer, Grandmaster. Negate. Researcher could still special summon. But then Blackout's going to wipe out both of them. Oh, that's a Blackout. Protos is indestructible, wiping out both monsters. Chao Fang, when a monster is destroyed, you can special summon from your deck. Baron to floor, no longer able to negate. Protos declaring dark. And we're going in. 3K. 28. 28. Lethal Mate. Swordsoul knocking out Adamancipator. Insanely explosive turn 1 play. Locking him out of light. Locking him out of dark. Negate a monster. Pop 2 cards in the field with the Blackout. Omni negate with the Baron to floor. Oh my. And all right, no FTK this turn. Pada D, banish 10, get negated, which will protect the Ecclesia from being negated. Very good. Bidoof Shock, Blue Shirt stream soon. We'll have a goal for that. I think with the 47 months. No Ecclesia because, wow. So Ecclesia would have been a great follow-up to Pada D being negated, but you need a Swordsoul or a Worm in the hand to summon Mo Yi. And you need a Worm or a Swordsoul in the graveyard to summon your Taya. So he's got nothing, but he's got Imperm, Nibiru, that should be good enough. Imperm, negate the Mo Yi. Negate. An argument could have been made to not negate this. Because you have Nibiru and he revealed a Mo Yi, you know that he's going to possibly, if he doesn't already have Long Yun, he could search Long Yun. That's going to be summon 1, summon 2, summon 3, Long Yun, summon 4, token number 5, and then just Nibiru him. Would you be willing to do that, though? Hold on to the Imperm and Nibiru? I mean, we did have a Nibiru play. We did have it. And we might not have a Nibiru play again. Now, Nibiru will make our Ecclesia less effective. Finally, we have the Blackout. We could special summon the Ecclesia. Reveal the Blackout with the Mo Yi. Taking the Maxi. Got 1 Mo Yi banished. 2 Mo Yis banished. That's why he didn't open up a pot of D. He would have banished the third Mo Yi. Now he's pot of D in. Now he's 20 cards banished. Grandmaster, we have a normal summon with the Taya. We are taking the Maxi challenge. Why didn't we imperm the Mo Yi? Excuse me? All right, Call by the Grave. Banish and negate Mo Yi. What? So, we didn't Call by the Grave the Ecclesia? Not committing to the normal summon. He no longer has a Worm or Sword Soul in the graveyard. Can't follow up with the Taya. Adhara, special summon. I'm counting the summons into the Nibiru. Monk of Tenyi. Adhara could add a banished card. We don't have a banished card. If you chain Blackout to the Vessel, then it's not going to add a card. It's only going to send. Mo Yi, summon 3. Summon. You negated your own Mo Yi. You accidentally played around Nibiru. You called by the grave your own Mo Yi, which allowed you to not play through the Nibiru. What the heck? Taya banish a Blackout, summon double token. Longyun's not even a play here. We can't discard for Longyun. What is going on? This is Clown Town. Taya is going to send a Worm from the decks of the graveyard. We got Vishuda. Wipe out the Mo Yi. Mo Yi's no longer negated, but we have nothing to reveal. We have Incredible Ecclesia. Vishuda returning the set monster. Tribute summoning for Longyun into Chang Ying. What? We're going to negate the Longyun with the Call by the Grave. Are we going to even bother using the Crossout Designate? We don't need to. I mean, we had lethal if we did. Yeah. We missed lethal by not Crossout Designating. Okay. Come forth. Vishuda. Vishuda to the grave for the Monk. Monk is here. We're going to Crossout Designate Max C. What? You're going to banish Vishuda. That's fine. That's fine. Banish Vishuda. Be gone. Vishuda and the Monk. Double Nibiru. Ecclesia with no monster. You have 5 cards in the deck. He's got nothing from the deck. He thought he had lethal. He thought that by just attacking over the set monster, he would definitively have won the game. It's not over. And now the Mo Yi is live. He could Baxia the Chang Ying. Bro, you just triggered Chang Ying. No! Why? No! It adds Vishuda, triggering the Chang Ying to banish. Okay. And negated with Ash Blossom. Negate. Damn. Okay. What happened there? No hand traps. We're going all out. Mo Yi, Ashuna, Reveal, Grandmaster, Longyun, and that's it. Baron to floor, Grandmaster. With a Crossout. Crossout's very good in the mirror match. You can cross out any Sword Soul. Lightning Storm is going to have to be negated by Baron to floor. Now, do you bait another negate and then Lightning Storm follow-up? I think he's trying to bait a negate. Not negating with Baron to floor. Now we're going to Lightning Storm. Wiping out all the monsters. Baron to floor. Negate. We have a monster negates. And please cross out the Longyun when he activates it, or the Mo Yi. Negate, right? Negate. Cross out Designate. Negate. There we go. Got him. He could follow up Mo Yi. Instant fusion. What are we instant fusing into? A tuner? What the heck? This dude's got Zodiacs in his extra deck? What is going on? Magic-y Beast? Mo Yi. Negates. Now instant fusion into Christian Hulk? That's great. Long Yun negated, Mo Yi negated, instant fusion into Crystron Hulk. Does this have a card effect that's relevant before Hulking? If this is fusion summon, you could add a magic key. You don't have that. There's no way. Once returned, you could target an attack position your opponent controls the same attribute as a normal monster. I don't even know. He's just tuning. Okay, let's go. What? Zodiac? You're not Hulking. You're Zodiacing. You're Zeusing. What the Zeus? He doesn't even play Hulk in the extra deck. Holy shite. Wipe the field. That was nuts. The Zodiac engine instead of Crystron Hulk. Clasia, get jumping. Taya could go into Grandmaster or Baxia. Grandmaster will be able to negate the Zeus, so we're going to have to wipe that out early. He's got the Mo Yi follow-up summon, but nothing to reveal. Summit summons a Swordsoul from the graveyard. Special summoning Mo Yi. Mo Yi reveal. We still have a Baron to floor, right? Yeah, we got Baron to floor. Discard, come forth, and summon. Baron to floor, negate anything. Lethal damage. Instant fusion into Zeus. That is nuts. Is this 10 Yi versus Tri-Brigade Zodiac? Okay. Monk into Vessel. No negate. Valor will be good for Taya, or it's going to be used for Crystron Hulk, but he's not Hulking. He's locked into Worm-type monsters. Grandmaster could get Valored here. That is a good Valor. Very good. Adhara, get Adin, Adin back Ashuna, setting the Adhara, ending. He's going to have to do this all under the Max C. He could impermanence the Grandmaster, preventing it from being able to negate a monster in the field. You do want to Max C in response to the pot of D, because they could draw into Crossout Designate, or they could draw into Call by the Grave, or they could draw into Ash Blossom. You don't want them to draw into the out for your Max C, so it's best to use it now. It does get negated. His Imperm's now dead. Bro, what? Okay, you know, you could just go into Zodiac Zeus, that's fine. All right, Tiger Mortar. It's fine. You'll hold on to Imperm. Hold on to Imperm. Not negating. Zodiac Dryden. Dryden will force out the negates. Okay, that's fine. Force out the negate. Hold on to your Imperms. I guess that's respectable. Dryden is using the effect of the... What's the card? What's the card? You cannot target me with a monster effect. During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a monster that targets this card, you get detached to negate. Gotcha, mate. You didn't read my 10 Exceed materials. What the? Got him. Jack 9. Jack 9, detach, summoning. Is this is not pure Zodiac. Okay. Farigit, oh my, not even going into Zeus. Farigit, come forth and summon, and didn't even impermanence. What a Chad. Oh my. Nerval's going to banish, come forth and summon the Omen. Omen, banish the set Adhara or the Monk. Getting the Monk out of here. He does have the Shatana in the graveyard. Shatana, if the Monk were to be destroyed by battle or card effect, it would have then resulted in him losing one of his monsters. This would summon the Monk back in the field, then destroy a monster your opponent controls. So played around the Shatana, very good. Karass, discard. If he could banish 3, he can go into Access Code Talker. And he can. I mean, he's got Rugal already, so that is an Access Code Talker. Returning Shatana in the graveyard back in the deck. Come forth and make Access Code Talker lethal damage without even needing to Imperm. The dude went for lethal. I got lethal without Imperm. Let's go. I cannot believe it. Max K, the clapper. Clapping Swordsoul. Damn. We got Max, we got Veil, we got Crossout, negate the Max C. Definitely. We got to play around Valor. Valor, the best Valor targets will be Mo Yi, Taya, Grandmaster, Crystron Hulk. We got the Monk. We're searching. Long Yun. Long Yun can negate the Valor. You can't Veil at any point here. You can't negate the token. Baron to floor will be able to negate the Veiler and negate a Nibiru. Taya is now protected. Veiler negates. Baron to floor, negate. And we have Baron to floor without an Omni negate. It's going to leave the field, summon a Mo Yi, reveal, summon a token. We just have a monster negate. That's it. That's it. Pot of D, no hand trap. We just have the monster negate. This is it. This is just like last game. Tiger Mortar going in. We're flaming on. This is it. Does he have lethal again? What? He's got the anti-monster negate again. Pop, target, negate. Holy shite, mate. He's got the same exact play as game one. Oh my. All right, sit back and watch. 2-0 victory over Swordsoul, right? He's got to win this turn, I think. He's going to be able to access code Talker. He's going to summon a token. Chakanine, detach, summon a monster from the graveyard, summoning the Roost back onto the field. We're going to make a Borbo, get a ton of materials in the graveyard so that we could banish a ton of cards with our Tri-Brigade, making the Farigid special summon the Kit. We can also special summon the Karas, banishing 4 cards to summon Sheree Goman. Sheree Goman on summon, non-targeting, banish a card in the field, taking out the Baxia. We're going to link this off into a Bear Brum. Bear Brum could discard 2 cards to summon a banished monster onto the field. Kit sending Nerval. Nerval could search, adding a Ram from the deck to the hand. We have cards to discard for Karas and the Bear Brum. Discarding the Zodiac Ram. Karas going to banish 3, come forth. Doom Eagle, return a card in the opponent's graveyard back into the deck. Make an Access Code Talker with 1, 2 cards we could pop. Just 2. 1 and 2. Bear Brum, discard 2, come forth and summon Nerval onto the field. Nerval, banish 2 to summon Double Dragon Lords, I think so. Double Dragon Lord, send Nerval, return the token back, and just like that, open field with Access Code Talker, lethal with Zodiac Tri-Brigade, taking out Swordsoul. 2-0 victory. Holy moly. Fresh Duel. Oh, I love to see some prank kids up in here. What? We escaped Eldlich this entire tournament, and now we have Eldlich in the top 16. Pranks return 3 cards in the graveyard back in the deck, draw 1. He's got Ash, he's got Ghost Bell. He's not playing around Lava Golem. He's going to send the back row to the graveyard, which he's going to chain to maybe summon Butler. Then Butler in the Bow Wow. He doesn't even need the Bow Wow effect to make the Butler. He chaining. He's going to get Lava Golemed. If this card is sent to the graveyard because of your opponent, you could target a non-fusion in the graveyard, special summon it. So this is perfect for Lava Goleming. We're going to be summoning triple Prank-Kid on the field while doing this. The Butler is going to be double Raigeki. Non-targeting, wipe the entire field of monsters, but there's nothing to wipe. And just like that, getting Lava Golem, which will trigger the Butler to resummon the Bow Wow Bark back onto the fields. Rivalry of Warlords will state that you can only control 1 type of monster. We got Aqua, Pyro, Thunder, Fiend. That's going to be a problem. And just as I stated, Ghost Bell negating the Eldlich from summoning itself as a 3,500 attack indestructible monster. Rivalry is going to be a good out. If he does not flip up the Rivalry early, he could drop seize into a totally awesome right away. He's got to flip this up in the draw phase. Draw phase Rivalry locked into Aqua. He could still make it totally awesome. Pandemonium to summon Aqua Weather Washer. The Ash Blossom will be able to negate the Eldlixir. The Weather Washer states that your opponent cannot activate cards when you are attacking with any of your Prank Kids. We're also going to boost up our field of Prank Kids by plus 500 attack. Going it. Well, I mean, we got some big damage. Negate. 4,000 damage. We win next turn, right? He could Eldlich summon. Eldlich 3,500, take out the Weather Washer. It's actually not looking good for Prank Kids after this. Zombie World, everything on the field is now zombie. Uni Zombie, sending a Glow Bloom with the Zombie World's going to summon the Doom King. The Doom King states if a zombie effect is activated, we can banish a monster on the field or in the graveyard, including our own zombie effect. So we're going to activate the Eldlich, triggering the Doom King to banish a monster on the field or in the grave. Weather Washer is going to jump off the field, summoning 2 zombies from the graveyard. Zombie World's making everything on the field or grave into a zombie. Zombie World with the rivalry makes it so you can't summon a non-zombie from the hand or the extra deck or the deck. But from the graveyard, it's okay. Even if the non-zombie is going to become a zombie, with the Zombie World, it does not work under rivalry. You cannot even attempt it. Indestructible due to the effect of the Weather Washer. Not big enough to take them out. Everything is zombie, so we're good. We're not going to be able to link off into anything. It has to initially be a zombie to link off into it. Just like that, game 1 is going to Tupac. Wait, we don't have lethal damage this turn? Not lethal. He's been gaining so much off the dropsies. 1,000 life per dropsies effect. Grabbing the Elixir, which could summon a zombie from the hand or graveyard. Nope. Lampsey's summon and pranks. Return 3, draw 1. Harpy Feather Duster, Fusion Destiny, unfortunately, would not even be activatable here. You're attempting to summon a non-zombie. And lethal damage. Eldlich taking game 1. He does have the play. He has it. He has it. You need a prank kit in your hand to do it. Unfortunately, goodbye to DPE. Ash Blossom, negate the Elixir. You will not be summoning a zombie from the deck. Pandemonium at the end of main phase 1, using the entire hand to come forth and summon the Butler. Now, what's really good here is if you get double dropsies on the field, you want to dropsies into the Totally Awesome. So make sure you summon double dropsies if possible. Does he have double dropsies in the graveyard? He's got 1 dropsies. He could do it. He could do it. He's got it. No, what the? You need double dropsies in a Toad. Okay. Now what? Lava Golem get burning. I'm just going to battle phase, mate. What do you mean totally awesome? We ain't doing totally awesome. We're just going to battle. Block the attack. Almost lethal. Let's go. 1,500. Lampseys will burn him for 500. Solemn Judgment dropping him down to 750. Now, what's disgusting is your Prank Kids activate when used for a Link Summon, but Solemn Judgment says, what Link Summon? I didn't see a Link Summon. A Link Summon did not happen. So they don't even activate. That negates all the freaking Prank Kids in the grave. Fansies, come forth. Shokan. Banishing the Maxi, drawing into the Call by the Grave. Call by the Grave, amazing against Eldlich. You're going to be able to banish the Eldlich from the graveyard. We are making a Rip Roaring. Rip Roaring is here. We can wipe out the back row, but now the Solemn Strike can negate and destroy the Rip Roaring. But if we have a Bow Wow in the field, Bow Wow could activate, making the Rip Roaring indestructible by card effects, which means it would not get destroyed by the Solemn Judgment. Solemn Strike, that is. But it does not matter. Prank Kids overcoming all odds, getting Lava Golemed, and still winning the duel. To game 3 we go. Now, Prank Kids, he could make an access code talk. You can go Unicorn access code talker here, but with the rivalry of Warlords, I think that's unfortunately going to be probably the end of this duel before it even began. Imperm negating the Uni Zombie from sending a Glow Up Bloom, which would summon the Doom King, which would be able to negate monsters that your opponent controls, also being able to banish a monster on the field. The Doom King can negate the Prank Kids in the graveyard. Negate a monster effect, negate a special summon. You can only have 1 type of monster on the field. You can't summon non-zombies. You gotta Fusion Destiny. Okay, Fusion Destiny, main phase 2. No? Okay, you didn't get destroyed. The Solemn Strike would negate your DPE anyway. But then DPE would come back on the field, right? And then DPE would take out the rivalry in the next standby phase? Am I missing something? Fusion Destiny. Now the DPE could get negated and or banished by the Doom King. Oh, damn. What? We taking out that rivalry. Wait, we're taking out the field spell. Okay, so now the Doom King's not going to come back during the next standby phase. That's a very good play. Very good idea. Leave up the rivalry for now. Bro, you're... No! No! Your own field spell! He doesn't care about his own field spell. Your field spell summoned Doom King back on the field. You played the field spell after destroying your field spell. You almost did it right. No, you got a chain link block. You know, you could chain anyway. This got a little messed up. Uh-oh. Your field spell, our field spell. Oh, Doom. Oh, the DPE's banished now. Because we prank kids placed to summon Doom King back. And when you pop Uni Zombie still sends from the deck to the graveyard. So you popped Uni Zombie for no reason. It did not stop anything. And now we have Zombie World, Doom King, and It's okay, you tried. Osh, I appreciate you. All's well, my friend. Don't worry about it. I feel like the card's not made correctly, right? How does that make sense? Why does Doom King come back if you have a field spell? Why? If there's a face-up card in the field zone, it should be your own field zone. Why both players? Doom King, what the hell? You better get errated.